All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 9. Welcome back from spring break. And in this week, we're going to continue our journey of solving second order homogeneous, non-homogeneous differential equations. So we're going to learn some two new methods in this week, okay? Some things carry over and are familiar from previous, like constant coefficient um, methods. But we're going to be learning two new methods of solving non-homogeneous and homogeneous differential equations. So let's look at the learning objectives to see what's going on this week and the assignments. So we're going to be learning about the method of variation of parameters. All right, that helps us solve non-homogeneous differential equations. We're going to define what Cauchy-Euler is. That's a new type of differential equation we're going to learn. And we're going to be able to solve homogeneous Cauchy Eulers and non-homogeneous Cauchy Eulers. Okay, so that's what's going on this week. And make sure you're watching the lecture videos, taking part in the discussion boards, doing the homework, and taking that quiz. Okay, so that's what's going on this week in terms of content and assignments and your learning objectives. So just make sure you're watching. Watching the videos. We got our homework here. One thing about the quiz, we have a quiz this week, but some of the questions take a little bit longer. Like these are some long questions. Like they take about like maybe 15 to 20 minutes, depends on how detailed and quick you are. But I give you guys an extra like 30 minutes just in case. I thought the hour would be maybe kind of, you can still do it in an hour, but it maybe be pushing it a little bit, maybe a little stressful. So I want to make sure you guys have enough time to complete the quiz. All right. So I give another 30 minutes because these just take quite a long, but just watch out for that. And then, make sure you're looking at the notes, you're watching the lecture videos down here below. All right, so here's the lecture video and the notes, and make sure you're watching them, follow along, because these are the examples that I assigned for homework and for the exams and things like that. So, they're quite long videos, they're like 20 minutes about, uh, but these problems take a long time, all right? And then there's also, I'm sure you could find things on YouTube yourself. Uh, here's the notes, by the way. I'm sure you could find some things on YouTube yourself, but I'm also providing them here. Variation of parameters. Here's a couple YouTube videos that might help. But same old routine for the week, homework, discussion, quiz, lecture videos, notes, um, submit your quiz work. So welcome back from spring break. Hopefully you're settling in quite nicely and I'll see you in the next video. All right. Take care.